Protection orders are supposed to protect the victim from the abuser. As they are, the system is not perfect, which already calls the effectiveness of protection orders into question, which I will cover in another video. However, sometimes the abuser files a protection order or a criminal complaint against you. So what should you do if it happens to you? Hello wonderful person and welcome to Narcissistic Abuse Healing. I'm Anton and I create videos about narcissistic abuse to help you understand what was done to you and help you heal from it. Please help this channel grow by subscribing. If you find this video informative or helpful in any way, please let me and YouTube know by liking and sharing it. Feel free to share your experience in the comment section as well as topics you would like me to cover. What is a protection order? A protection order, also called a restraining or no contact order, is a legal order that a judge signs to instruct the alleged abuser to cease certain activities. This can be to not be within a certain distance of the alleged victim, not contact them in any way, or if you still live with them, to refrain from any abusive behaviors against them. In some cases, the judge may order you to vacate their house even if you own it. Often when children are involved. If you violate the instructions of this order, you may face serious consequences, including immediate arrest and often a minimum jail sentence. A temporary order will be served to you that takes immediate effect and has an expiry date. Normally a hearing will be held where the order will be extended or made permanent. Why an abuser may file a protection order against you. The abuser may want to get revenge for you filing a protection order against them. They may want to draw attention away from their abusive behaviors and blame you as the abuser and them as the victim, or try to have a judge assign blame to both sides in an attempt to have a case dismissed, or try to get you to drop the protection order against them. They may do it before you have filed for a protection order to taint your name and protect theirs, if they think you may file an order against them, or if they think you may be a witness against them. They may do it to enhance their chances of getting custody over the children by making you look like an abuser and an unfit parent. Sometimes a roommate may file a protection order and make false claims to get you evicted without going through all the legal processes. A partner may make false allegations if they feel mistreated even if there was no abuse. Or as an advantage in family court, protection orders can order spousal and child support, child custody, and visitation rights. Thus, spouses may abuse protection orders and make false abuse claims as a shortcut around family law matters. What can happen? If you also filed for a protection order, the judge now needs to decide who the most likely aggressor is. If the abuser gets you emotional in court, you may be labeled as a primary abuser. The judge may also order a mutual protection order. Each of you will now have a restraining order against the other. This can cause problems for you if they attack you, especially in public, as police may not know who to arrest. If you do not have your order with you, or you are named as a primary abuser, then the police may arrest you. It can also happen that both of you are arrested. The protection order can be made permanent and may cause you to get a criminal record. If you are fighting for custody of your children, it can weaken your chances of getting custody of your children. If the abuser violates your order, you may have trouble getting the police to arrest them as they also have an order against you. You may need to relocate to avoid the other person. Your reputation can be tarnished. You can lose your job or struggle to get one. You may also be implicated in future crimes simply because you are perceived as a violent person. If a protection order is entered, you can be charged with a crime if a protected party accuses you of violating the order. If the order is made permanent, you will be prohibited from possessing a firearm. The order will also come up in background checks and can cause problems for you to get loans, employment, or international travel. What to do? If you get served with a temporary protection order, then you will have to fight it out in court to stop it from being made permanent. The court date is often within 10 to 14 days, so you will have to act quickly to prepare your defense. Get a lawyer if you can, or ask for a court-appointed one if you cannot afford one. Make sure you go to the hearing. Get a lawyer or advocate to help you prepare for court before you go. Courts also have people appointed who will walk you through the process. If you can, go to court a few days beforehand and watch a few cases so you can see what the process is. Get a copy of the abuser's statement or affidavit for the reasons why they filed for an order against you. Normally you can get it from the file in the clerk's office, or a lawyer can help you. This will help you prepare defense against the allegations against you. If you can get witnesses to help you defend you, do so. Get printouts of your call and text log from your phone company and a printout of your phone's GPS track. This will help against stalking and harassment allegations. Make photocopies and then print those out for all relevant email and text messages, which include the sender and receiver's details and the time and date they were sent. What not to do. Do not destroy evidence you think could hurt you. Doing so may be a criminal offense that can lead to criminal charges, and it will cast you in a suspicious light. Do not contact in any way the person who obtained the order against you or any witnesses you expect will testify for them. Do not disobey or disregard a temporary restraining order in any way. This can include you not having contact with your children as well as needing to leave the house. If you disobey the order, it will be used as defense against you in the hearing that can make it harder for you to defend against the request for a permanent order. Why must you go to court? If you do not go to court, the order is normally automatically granted against you. However, the abuser may lie so that they can get a criminal case filed against you. This can cause a lot of problems for you in the future, including jail time. If a protection order is made permanent, you may get a criminal record depending on your country and state you live in. If you do not go, you cannot give your side and the judge will only have the abuser's side to consider when making a decision. What to do in court? Realize that the judge is not there to protect you but to find out the truth. You should be sworn in before giving your side of a story. If you are not yet, ask the judge to swear you in, such as saying, "Your Honor, may I please be sworn in at this time?" Accept that the abuser will lie and make up stories, as well as try to make you emotional. Do not take anything personally, and try not to let the abuser intimidate you. It is better to say you do not know an answer than make up something, as you will often be found out later. This will then call into question all your evidence. If you found statements in the abuser's affidavit that are not true, then tell the judge the truth. Also tell the judge you are a victim of domestic violence. Take all the evidence you have with you, such as photos of past injuries, medical records, police calls or reports, printed out copies of emails or text messages sent to you. This evidence may need to remain in court on file. If you have audio or video recordings, make sure it is good quality. See a lawyer beforehand to make sure it is admissible in court. Try to give a judge a complete picture of what happened without adding anything to make it sound more dramatic. You are there to tell the truth. Remember that when asked. You are not there to give evidence against anyone, only to tell the truth so that the court can decide who is wrong. Do make sure the evidence you have is considered, such as saying to the judge, "Your Honor, I would like to have this photo marked and entered as evidence." If you fear for your safety at the hearing, then contact the clerk of a court or a deputy sheriff in the court and let them know of your concerns. Make sure you wear formal clothes as you want to look professional and trustworthy. You may need to rent or borrow some clothes if you have none. What if an order is granted against you? If you were unsuccessful in defending against an order being granted against you, then you can appeal it. The judge will write in a report why they decided to grant a protection order against you. This is called findings. Ask for a written copy of the findings. Get a good lawyer and show them the findings so they can help you prepare an appeal. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like and share it so that more people can benefit from it. If not subscribed, please subscribe now by clicking the seductive red button. As reward for subscribing, you will get more informative videos about narcissistic abuse. Please leave a comment as it helps to expand the information covered in the video, which may be of benefit to others. Also check out my books on narcissism by following the links in the description. Thank you.